Hello and welcome back. This is Adrian from AJ Core TV. On our last video, we took a look at the Venus by Durgod. Today, we're going to have a look at a company with a funny name, but a serious product. The company, Ducky. The product, the Mecha Mini. Let's check it out. Alright, let's start by looking at the box itself. It's got a cool black and gold theme going on there. The front part of the box has the Ducky URL. Definitely go check that out when you can. The top of the box has the Mecha Mini and Ducky logos in that cool gold reflective lettering, and a sticker by MX showing the updated 100 million actuations. Inside of the box, we get a dust cover, which I highly recommend that you use, and the keyboard itself. We'll put that aside for now. And we have a pamphlet, which doesn't have any useful information, unfortunately. For the user guide, you'll have to go to their website and download that. Alright, next we have this little back section here. We have a keycap puller with the Ducky logo. Pretty cool. And a double shot PBT spacebar. Now we also get random accent keycaps. Now they do come random, and we'll talk about that more in just a second. I was lucky enough to get blue, which is my favorite color. Lastly, in the box we get the USB-C to USB-A cable. Alright, let's check out the keyboard itself. Go ahead and get it out of this plastic wrapper here. And there you have it, folks. Absolutely stunning looking keyboard. This is a 60% layout. It's got the floating switch style there. Look at that. Just awesome, especially with the RGB on. And that is the Year of the Rat spacebar. And feels really good. PBT keycaps. And on the back there, you have the Ducky logo, and on the left side you have the USB 2.0 interface. Just feels really good in the hands. This weighs 827 grams, and overall just a feel-good keyboard. Now, one of the things that I mentioned earlier is the accent keycaps. They are at random, and so when you place your order, there's no way to pick or choose a specific color. I was lucky enough to get blue, which is my favorite. Now, one of the downsides about random accent caps are that sometimes you'll get them where they're shine through, sometimes you won't. And so when you look at the Ducky escape key, there is no shine through at all. It's just white, and there's no light escaping from that keycap, unfortunately. Now, the arrow keys, as you'll see in a few moments, are actually shine through. So some packs will actually be a mix between shine through and non-shine through, or as some call it, backlit. Alright, let's check out RGB. And so with this keyboard, the shortcut is Function, Alt, and T. This will allow you to cycle through the various modes, and they definitely have a lot of cool ones. One of the other options that they do offer is they have two custom modes, and that's CM1G and CM2B. So Function Alt G and Function Alt B. And this will allow you to customize two separate profiles that you can have together or separate. They can also be put into breathe mode. And so as you can see, WASD is my custom 1, and the arrow keys is my custom 2. And you can also cycle through the preset options and have them all three together at the same time. Definitely pretty cool. And there it is. Check out the RGB. Now, you might be asking yourself, what's the difference between this one and the Venus? Well, with the Mecha Mini, everything's done on the board itself. There's absolutely no software for you to download and have to learn. The downside is it could be very complicated to set everything up the way that you want to using the board itself. Now there's a lot of different shortcuts, as I showed a few with setting RGB. When it comes to setting macros, on the Venus, it's much easier because you can just use the software and point and click, have it set the way you want, and you're done. With the Mecha Mini, you have to make sure you time everything out just right, hit the record button, and then when you're done, you hit the record stop. Now, you could only do that on certain profiles. You cannot do that on the default profile, which means if you want to activate a macros, you have to switch out of your regular default layout into that profile, activate your shortcut, and then switch back into the default profile to continue typing as you normally would. So there's an extra step involved. So, depends on what you like and what you prefer. To me, it's a little bit of a bummer. All right, well, I made you wait long enough. Let's go ahead and do a sound test between the Mecha Mini and the Venus Durgod. Both of them completely stock from factory, and there are some subtle differences in that as well. We'll cover that in just a second. Let's check it out. Ah yeah, Silent Reds versus Silent Reds. I hope you enjoyed that. Now, if you paid close attention, you would have heard a subtle difference, mainly because the Venus comes with a foam insert from factory that helps dampen the sound a bit. Sadly, the Mecha Mini does not. Now, if you follow me on Twitch, AJCoreTV, last week I went ahead and took apart my Mecha Mini and I added my own foam insert, and you can check that out. I'll leave a link down below. And it sounds much better afterwards. Now, the difference is not night and day, but just enough to make me much happier, especially when I put them side by side. I also took that time to lubricate the stabilizers on that Mecha Mini. Again, the Venus already comes pre-lubed. Well, that does it for this one. Again, thank you for the support. Please follow me on Twitch, AJCoreTV. Hit me with a like. Don't forget to subscribe and leave a comment down below. Thank you, and we'll see you next time.